Hey everyone, so let's jump right into this contour and highlight video. First, I'm going to start off with concealing under my eyes, and I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. I went ahead and pumped a little bit on my ring finger, and I'm going to blend that in between both my ring fingers and start patting it underneath my eyes, starting from my inner corner. Starting from my inner corner and working it on to the outer corner of the eye. And I like to just pat it in with my fingers to just warm up the product. That way when I go in with a brush, it blends smoothly. Taking my Real Techniques contour brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend out that concealer starting from the inner corner of my eye and working it out. I know this brush is called a contour brush, but you can really use any brush for whatever reason you need to use it for. Just because it's called one thing doesn't mean you have to use it for that specific thing. I also like to go in with my finger to help blend the product even more. Our fingers are literally our best tools. Now to actually help highlight and brighten my face, I'm taking the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer, and this is a very light yellow colored concealer, and I'm going to apply that onto the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and forehead. I'm applying this like a check mark under my eyes. I don't want to apply too much right where I applied the concealer because I don't want it to get caked up and then crease on me. Alright, so now that we have that on our face and we're looking like a warrior princess, we're going to take the same brush, the same Real Techniques contour brush, and go ahead and blend all that out. Okay, now taking my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer and highlight shade because we don't want our product to move throughout the day. Taking my Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face first. Using a big bronzer brush and the lower right hand shade. I'll have all the names and products listed in the description box, but I'm going to go ahead and start swirling the product back and forth on my cheek, stopping at about halfway where my eye is. I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other side. And basically, bronzing just helps add color to your face because when we do apply foundation, it kind of just makes our face all one color and it looks a little flat. And I also like to just dust some product onto my forehead. So to actually contour our face, I wanted to find 3 different affordable brush options for y'all. So my first brush is this BH Cosmetics All Over Face Brush, and it retails for $3.50 on the BH Cosmetics website. I love this to contour and highlight. Okay, the second option is this Eyes Lips Face or e.l.f. contouring brush, and I ordered mine online on the e.l.f. website, and it retails for about $6. It's a really good contour brush, and I really recommend this. And the third option is this e.l.f. mineral powder brush. I use this for so many different things, and it's very versatile, so I recommend this as well. It retails for about $3, and I found it on the website or at Target. For today's video, I'm actually going to take the e.l.f. contouring brush. I'm going to be taking this middle shade here in the Anastasia contour kit. First, you want to find the hollows of your cheek, and you want to feel it right where you have that cheekbone. There's going to be like an indent, and we'll take some product on the brush, tap off the excess, and start swirling your brush in a circular motion. Using this method, it's going to help blend the product into your skin rather than just wipe off the product and moving it back and forth. You want to make sure you stop at about halfway where your eye is because you don't want to drag the product down all the way towards your mouth. If you do take the product more towards your mouth, it will leave you looking more manly. Well, not manly, but it'll give you more of a masculine contour. So here I'm showing y'all the difference between the contour side and the side that I haven't contoured yet. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Now adding some more product onto the brush, I'm going to go ahead and contour the temples and forehead a little bit. This is also personal preference. You contour as much as you need to on your face, depending on your facial features. Sorry if y'all can hear my little ones in the background. Taking a little more product, I'm going to go ahead and contour my jawline just a little bit. And remember, to contour means to create a shadow, which helps slim things out, and highlighting does the opposite. That's what you want to stand out. And here I'm going to take a little bit underneath my lip to help the lip look a little more pouty. Using the e.l.f. mineral powder brush, now I'm going to go ahead and sharpen up that contour line using the highlight shade in the Anastasia contour kit called Banana. I'm just going to take some on the brush and go ahead and slowly pat it right underneath that contour line just to sharpen it up a little bit. Alright, so time to add some blush. Today I chose to use the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore. This is a very pretty rosy pink with a little bit of berry to it. It does have a little bit of shimmer, so if you don't like that, I wouldn't recommend this, but it's very beautiful. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. complexion brush and just add a little bit of product, and I'm going to start just patting it onto the face first, and then I'm going to go ahead and just buff it out. So finally, my favorite part, highlight. And for today, I have two high-end options. And first is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. This is pretty pricey. It's $38, but it's a very beautiful highlight shade. Okay, so for my second option, I have the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. Now this retails for $24, but I usually get mine off of Haute Look for $12. Now I have two drugstore options. The first is the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips in the shade Warm Nude. This is very versatile and very beautiful, and retails for I think about $12 to $15. The second drugstore option is this e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. It retails for I think $3, and you can find this on their website or at Target, and it's very, very beautiful. So for today's tutorial, I'm going to be taking the Becca Moonstone highlighter, and I'm going to be applying that with a Morphe M601 fan brush. I'm going to just dust that into the product just a little bit, tap off excess, and begin to apply the product. And I'm going to be applying this in like a sweeping motion, just back and forth from the top of my cheekbone, kind of towards my hairline, stopping actually before I reach my hairline. I like to take a little bit of product and put it on the bridge of my nose and tip of my nose because it just helps add some light to your face and onto the Cupid's bow. Ooh, just admiring the highlight. Last but not least, you want to go ahead and set all that makeup into place so it lasts all day. And I'm just taking my L'Oreal my L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Spray. It's a very, very long name. And just go ahead and fan that out and let it dry. All products will be listed down below. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so for a little added bonus, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I line my lips for the lip color I chose today. And first I'm going to take this Milani Anti-Feathering Lip Liner and line throughout my lips. You don't have to be too careful with this because it is transparent and you won't be able to see. This just helps prevent your lipstick from bleeding or spreading further out where your lip line is. Taking my Jordana Easy Liner in the shade Rockin' Rose, I'm going to actually use this to line my lips and add a little bit of color. It's like a Your Lips But Better color, and I'm going to go starting from the outer corner of the lip to about 3/4 of the way in, not touching the center of the bottom lip. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other side, just from the outer corner to about 3/4 of the way in. And then going up top, I'm going to line my Cupid's bow. And my Cupid's bow isn't that pronounced. I kind of don't even really have anything there. So I'm going to go ahead and line that and then go from the outer corner of the top lip, connecting that to where I line the top of the Cupid's bow or the top of my lip. Doing the same on the other side now. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect the bottom line and then fill in the corners of my mouth. and just connect everything, blending that all in nice and smoothly. So unfortunately the footage that I did have of me filling my lips was blurry, but here I'm just going to go ahead and show you the color that I did use to fill in my lips, and it's MAC's Flat Out Fabulous. It's a very beautiful color. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little mini tutorial, and thanks for watching. Bye bye!